Brought to you by Penguin.
Pan by Michael Clune. Read by Michael Crouch.
For Ashlyn. But don't dig too deeply into your mind. You know we have to glide a little over the surface of thoughts. Madame de Sévigné. 1. Light too bright. 2. Something's wrong. 3. Tingling in the fingers and toes. 4. Faster heartbeat. 5. Faster breathing. 6. Eyes moving around a lot. 7. The feeling that everything is strange. 8. The feeling that material objects are strange and alien. They've always been horribly strange and alien, but only now am I really seeing it. Now is the first time I'm really seeing it, and it doesn't feel like it's just me. It doesn't feel like it's just a feeling. It's more than a feeling. These things. 9. The conviction that my body is a thing. My hands, my nose. 10. Eyes starting to stick in things. 11. The fringe of body around my looking getting very bright. 12. Very alien. 13. The feeling that I could come out of my body, my head in particular. 14. That my looking, thinking could pour or leap out. 15. Wonder where thoughts come from. 16. Wonder what looking is. 17. Afraid of what's next. 18. Carl. Part 1. Spring. 1. Before the castle of Chalouse, near Limoges. My mom kicked me out. My behavior was getting out of control. Plus, she said, a teenage boy needed his father. So I went to live with Dad. He had a little townhouse. There was no town anywhere. I guess it's a polite term for little house. The kind of house that would be respectable in the city, where land is expensive, but dropped out in the distant suburb of Libertyville, where land is cheap. Very cheap construction. We lived in a small subdivision of townhouses surrounded by empty land waiting to be developed. No sidewalks. No one knew anyone. No one's face held any kind of future for any neighbor, and so you couldn't even remember what the people who lived right next to you looked like. Always surrounded by unfamiliar faces, just like in the city. But here there were only maybe 20 of us, in this subdivision. Maybe less. The subdivision was called Chariot Courts. We lived at 12A. In the winter it was almost completely exposed. The raw death of the endless future, which at night in the Midwest in winter is sometimes bare inches above the roofs. Cheap housing's always more or less exposed. There was a housing project in Chicago where they found a 4-year-old girl dead of old age. That was the coroner's conclusion after examining her organs. It happened in the 90s. The coroner's report was supposed to be secret, but Larry's stepdad was a cop and he saw it. He had pictures of Dahmer's apartment, too. Pictures the newspapers never got. They shut that housing project down, farmed the residents out into townhouses. Chariot Courts wasn't the worst in terms of low-grade housing. Far from it. The builders had wrought a few charms against total exposure to time. The name, first of all. And there was a cast-iron gate, if you could call it that. It was an odd gate, perched on an island in the center of the subdivision's entrance. On the right you had the drive going in, and on the left you had the drive going out.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?